What is going on, my friends? CJ Curry here, back with another Prize Picks video. I got two different picks that we're going to be taking a look at in today's video. But first and foremost, if you're not subscribed to the channel yet, get subscribed. We just recently passed 21,000 subscribers. We're on our way to 22,000 subs, and I want you to be a part of what we do here on YouTube. So hit that subscribe button. Doesn't cost you a dime to subscribe. And slap the like button for me too. We're going to go for more than 199.5 likes. That's where I'm setting today's like line at. And I believe that you and I together, we can hit 200 or more likes. Just hit that thumbs up button for me if you haven't already. All right, yesterday's video did pretty darn well. We went over on Bruce Brown's 9.5 rebounds and assists, and pretty much any Bruce Brown line that you took yesterday. Fantasy score, points and assists, points and rebounds. I think he went over everything. So Bruce Brown had himself a really good game yesterday. And on the other side of that game, we took Kobe White under points and rebounds. But if you took Kobe White under anything that involved his points, you probably came out pretty good, whether that be fantasy score, points and rebounds, points and assists, points, rebounds, and assists. I think he went under on pretty much anything and everything that involved his points. So congratulations if you tailed either one of those picks, Bruce Brown or Kobe White. We're going to look to run things back today. Hopefully we have as good of a day as we did yesterday. Speaking of good days, our Dub Club community absolutely ate yesterday. This is a channel in our Discord, the Eyes on the Prize Discord, which you can get access to once you join Dub Club. I just want to scroll through here real quick. These are all winning slips by real members, posting their winnings, tagging me, thanking me, saying, thank you for the picks. Thank you for all the winning picks. I mean, I could go and go and go. We're talking about hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of dollars won, even probably thousands of dollars won. All these winning entries shared by myself and others in our community. So if you're looking for a community to be a part of, we got you covered, man. You just go over here to Dub Club for 67 cents per day, 20 bucks a month. There's 3-month, 6-month, and 12-month packages that'll save you even more money. Go ahead and get signed up for Dub Club. Be a part of the community. We're posting more picks than we can post in a YouTube video of 10 minutes, 15 minutes. There's just so much that changes throughout the day. It's impossible for me to keep making videos, and that's where something like this can really be helpful. I send out winning picks each and every day for you guys. If you're looking for even more winning picks than what I can provide here on YouTube, slide on over to the Dub Club and get started there. All right, let's get into today's two picks for Prize Picks. Starting with this first one is Jonas Valanciunas of the New Orleans Pelicans going up against the Houston Rockets. The goal of today is try to avoid blowout games because blowouts have been absolutely eating my lunch money, all right? I got to stay away from blowout games, and this game looks like it's going to be one that's going to be close and competitive between New Orleans and Houston. And Joe Val has done a really good job at 10.5 rebounds and assists this season. First and foremost, we want to make sure that this is a plus EV play, right? Positive expected value. And so when we go over here to the Daily Grind Fantasy Optimizer, which is arguably the most influential Prize Picks related tool on the market, you almost have to have this at this point. It's just the way that it is. You guys want to know why my picks get bumped up, bumped down, or taken down from the Prize Picks board? It's because of this tool right here. This is one of the mainstays in my arsenal, all right? So if you want to try this out, use code Curry. You could save 25% on your first month of the Daily Grind Fantasy Optimizer. A link down in the description. But Joe Val sitting out here at 10.5 rebounds and assists, 53.1% chance of him going over that line of 10.5 rebounds plus assists. You look at some of these books here, minus 130 betting favorite on DraftKings, minus 135 betting favorite on BetMGM. So the juice is definitely loose on the over for Joe Val at 10.5 rebounds and assists. We want to be thinking about taking more or over. Now, when we look at his props.cash game logs here, you can see he's done a pretty solid job overall this season with this line of 10.5 RA. 11.9 for the season. That's his average. He's gone over in 30 out of the 47 games in which he's appeared. That's a strong 64% hit rate. And where things get even better, even sweeter, is when you go and look at these head-to-head matchups against the Houston Rockets, because Joe Val has performed exceptionally well in head-to-heads both this season and last season against the Houston Rockets. In fact, in the games that he's played against Houston, you got a total of 6 of them over the last 2 seasons. He's gone over in 5 out of 6. 83% hit rate, guys, averaging 13.7 rebounds plus assists in those games. And just this season alone, he's racked up 11 rebounds and assists and 16 rebounds and assists. But if you go back to last season, look at this, 14, 17, and even as many as 19 rebounds and assists versus this Houston Rockets team. So Joe Val versus Alperen Şengün. Must-see TV. Hopefully Joe Val puts up another strong performance against the Houston Rockets today. And the projections seem to agree. They seem to think that he will. So let's go take a look at those real quick, and I'll show you a couple of different projection models from a couple of different sites. Yes, you have to pay for these, but because you and I are homies, because we're friends and we go way back, we can go ahead and take a sneak preview at some of these projections together here. 12.7 projected rebounds and assists over on the Action Labs projection tool. So 12.7, we need 11 or more. You got to love that first projection for Joe Val there. Take a look at a second projection. This one's going to be over on RotoWire. RotoWire's got this free PrizePicks tool until February, which is, today's the last day I think that it's going to be free. But you could go check this out if you want on RotoWire.com, or use the link down in the description of today's video to get a 2-day all-access free trial. They got Joe Val projected for 11.4 rebounds and assists. So you got 2 different projection models, both of them like Jonas Valanciunas to go over 10.5 rebounds and assists. Now, moving on to our second pick, it's going to be Wendell Carter Jr. of the Orlando Magic. Now, initially, I was thinking about taking Carter Jr.'s points at 10.5, but that got bumped up. It is now sitting at 11.5. So we're going to pivot off of the points and take a look at his points, rebounds, and assists tonight, as he does have a good matchup going up against the San Antonio Spurs. When you take a look at this play on the Daily Grind Fantasy Optimizer at 20.5 PRA, you got about a 52.5% chance of him going over. Now, this could end up getting bumped up. And why do I say that? Well, because some of these books have him at 21.5 PRA today. And if it does get bumped up, well, you could pivot over to some other play like the points and assists, or maybe just the rebounds. He's done a pretty good job over his last 7 games of clearing the PRA at 20.5. But again, if you'd rather go just rebounds at 7.5, well, he's gone over in the 7.5 rebounds in 5 out of his last 6 games. You could go just rebounds if you wanted to. You could also go rebounds and assists. He's been hitting this with pretty good consistency as well. It kind of mirrors his rebound lines. He's gone over in 5 out of his last 6 on the rebounds and assists. Now, for me, I think I'm going to stick to something that involves his points, like his points and assists, or his points, rebounds, and assists, because the San Antonio Spurs are just giving it up across the board. They rank 26th in points allowed, 29th in rebounds allowed, and 26th in assists allowed. They're not very good defensively, especially when it comes to guarding opposing centers. If we take a look at the DVP chart here over the last 15 games, you can see that the San Antonio Spurs giving up the 3rd most points per game to opposing centers in the last 15 games. And when we take a look at the rebounds here in the last 15 games, over 16 boards per game. That's the 5th highest rebound per game average to centers over the last 15. And then if you want a more recent sample size, you could look at the last 7. Things get even worse in the points department. Over 33 points allowed per game to opposing centers in the last 7 games. So Wendell Carter Jr., the points, should be there for him tonight, as long as he gets about 25 plus minutes of game time. And they're also giving up, San Antonio, over 14 rebounds per game as well. So that's over 47 to 48 points and rebounds alone given up by San Antonio over the last 7 games or so. So Wendell Carter Jr. definitely in a really good spot. If you take a look at the different projections for Wendell, we'll start over here with the action projection tool. Again, his points, rebounds, and assist line is at 20.5. He is projected for 24.1 points, rebounds, and assists. If you just want to go rebounds, you can do that. Those are projected for 8. His line is 7.5, so he is projected to go slightly over on the rebounds. Points and assists, not looking too shabby either. Like I said, anything really involving his points is going to be a good play today. He's projected for 16.1 points and assists according to the action projection tool. So wanted to show you a couple of different Wendell Carter Jr. projections over on Action Labs. I'm going to show you again here on RotoWire. His PRA is the top more option right now. According to RotoWire, he's projected for 23.7 points, rebounds, and assists. If you wanted to go just rebounds and assists, 10.9. You could go just rebounds at 8.97 projected boards, or you could go points and assists, projected for 14.8 PA. There's a lot of different ways you could go on Wendell Carter Jr. So I don't want to hear anybody in the comments saying, oh, Wendell Carter Jr. got bumped. This video is pointless. I just gave you several different ways to play a guy like Wendell Carter Jr., who's in a really good spot here. So I would take the more on the PRA, the PA, the R, the RA. There's a lot of different ways that you could go on Wendell Carter Jr. What are you going to do with these picks? Are you going to 2-pick power these? Are you going to add these to a 5-pick or 6-pick flex? Let me know down in the comment section. I'm a 6-pick flex guy for the most part. I'm flexing everything in 2024. No power plays for me. If I can't flex it, I don't want it, all right? You guys let me know what you're going to do down in the comment section below. Once again, I appreciate all the support. Thank you for being here each and every day and rocking with me and the picks. I hope these picks find you well. I hope they both hit. If they don't, win or lose, rain or shine, I'll be back real soon with another PrizePicks video. Good luck on all your entries tonight. We'll catch you in the next one, guys. Peace.